Hi guys, welcome back to Mom's Time. In today's episode, I'm going to be discussing about the Wuhan Coronavirus and as an Indian, what you need to know. So let's get started.
Welcome to Mom's Time.
Coronavirus is not something new. In the SARS 2002 epidemic, which also happens to belong to the coronavirus family, and the MERS epidemic of 2014 was also a coronavirus. But does coronavirus always come with a bang as a global pandemic? No. Even simple respiratory infections can be caused by coronavirus, and this virus is seen more commonly in mammals. So what does it do when it enters your body? It infects your respiratory tract. So it can give you symptoms such as fever, cough, cold, sneezing, and if it is more severe, then respiratory distress, where you'll have shortness of breath and you could also catch a viral pneumonia. Is there any treatment for coronavirus? Well, the Wuhan or the novel coronavirus is brand new to the human race. So there is no natural human immunity against it, and as in case of any viral, there is no specific treatment but only supportive treatment. So the fever is controlled, respiratory supplementation is done by giving oxygen or ventilation, and fluid replacement is done in case of dehydration. There is no role of antibiotics in a coronavirus infection because it is a viral and not a bacterial infection. So as of now, prevention is the only option. If you suspect you could be having coronavirus, stay in isolation, use the N95 mask. The surgical masks don't have much of protection, and self-report to authorities. I'll be dealing more about it at the end of the video. One thing that caught my attention was how the Ministry of Ayush, which is Ayurveda, Unani, Homeopathy and Alternate Health Sciences, how they have announced that specific treatments can be taken from Unani which will prevent coronavirus. Now, I don't have a problem with Ayush per se, but this is going to give a false sense of reassurance to the people who practice and who follow Ayush, because they're going to think that Western medicine failed miserably in finding a cure and Unani has it. They're recommending treatments such as take arsenic and alum thrice a day, put Rogan Manafsha in your nostrils, use Tiryak Nazla, etc. etc. Now, what this could do is give a false sense of assurance, because living in India, we all know that people believe less in Western medicine and more in alternate healing options. And if they're actually infected with coronavirus, they could be spreading it to those around them by not reporting to the hospital and staying in the community taking these remedies. This infection has originated in bats or snakes. We are not sure of the source just yet. But please remember, human to human transmission is possible. So avoid contact and keep your hands clean. Practice simple cough hygiene measures like coughing into a napkin or a tissue and throwing it and not into your hands, because you'll end up touching other surfaces and spreading the infection. Although this infection has spread from bats and snakes not so likely because coronavirus typically lives in warm-blooded animals. The point I want to make over here is there's a lot of racial slur going against Chinese, saying that they eat anything that has four legs, they eat bats and snakes, and that's why the whole world is getting affected by their habits. Well, this is just panic mongering, this is just hate mongering, and we should put a stop to it before it even starts. Another conspiracy theory about the coronavirus is that how the Chinese government has these biological warfare labs and the coronavirus is artificially made and it has leaked into the public. It is completely baseless, it is completely pointless. Please, let's stop retweeting such baseless tweets. Because in the face of a global epidemic, all of us should be getting together rather than tearing each other down. Let me clarify that this video is shot on 30th Jan 2020, and this is a constantly evolving topic. So the more we come to know, the more I'll be updating you about this. As of now, if you are living in India, these are the following precautions you need to take if you suspect coronavirus in you or someone around you. Number 1. Please get your information sources right. I have linked a few websites in the description box below. Go for trustworthy sources, because news channels and websites are sensationalizing coronavirus just to get clicks from you all, and that's how they make money. Second, if you do not have a history of travel to China, Japan, Thailand, Hong Kong and Taiwan, rest assured you are probably in the safe zone. That being said, the first case of coronavirus has cropped up in Kerala in a student who has studied in the Wuhan University and has recently traveled. Please do not panic on having a cold. Every second patient in Bangalore is having a cold because of the season change. You need to have a history of visiting one of those countries. You need to have a history of at least coming in contact with someone who has traveled from there. Do not put an unnecessary burden on the health personnel and insist on getting a test done. But if you genuinely feel you could be a victim of coronavirus, this is what you need to do if you're living in Bangalore. Go to the Rajiv Gandhi University of Chest Diseases and give your history. If necessary, the medical personnel will take some samples for you for testing. Throat swab is taken where your throat, a swab is disrupted and the viral sample is sent for culture, and blood sample is taken, 2 ml in case of adults, 1 ml in case of pediatric patients, and that is sent for virological testing to Pune. Expect your results in 24 to 36 hours, and in the meanwhile, you will be kept under observation in isolation. That's all for today from Mom's Time. I will update you as we come to know more about the coronavirus. Please share it with your family and friends and stay safe. That's a wrap. Bye-bye.